Hello people, I'm Gage, and today I want to talk about the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds closed beta test because it was just so freaking fun, and I want to give my first impressions of it. So, there's a couple of things in this that I actually like better than Mario Kart, and one of those things is how they do the characters and the vehicles. Okay, so with the characters, it seems like the characters don't have any stats, which I actually really like, because the stats are all tied to the vehicle, meaning you can play as Tails in Shadow's car, and you'd still be getting the same stats as you would if you played a Shadow in Shadow's car. So yeah, I really like that. It lets you just pick your favorite character and not have to really care about anything else. All you have to worry about is what vehicle you have, and honestly, the vehicle doesn't really matter much if you want to play as your favorite character. So yeah, I really like that. I feel like Mario Kart should really pull from that. And I get Mario Kart has a different system. They have their medium weights, their heavyweights, and their lightweight characters, but you could also have those stats be tied to vehicles anyway, so I feel like that would be much better for Mario Kart, because then I could just play as Luigi all the time. But no, I have to play as Yoshi, because Yoshi is like the main dude in that game. He does the best out of anybody, has the best stats. So yeah. I kind of wish Mario Kart would pull from this game and do the vehicle-only stats, because it's just better. Like, if I want to play as Tails, let me play as Tails. If I want to play as Eggman, let me play as Eggman. Eggman you think would be a heavyweight, but no, he has no stats tied to him as a character. At least I don't think he does. Just in my opinion, this isn't confirmed or anything, but I feel like none of the characters have any stats. Again, these are not confirmed, but when I use Tails in Shadow's car, it feels no different controlling it as it does with Shadow in Shadow's car. It does not feel any different at all. It feels exactly the same. So, yeah, I really like how they do it with that, and also, just the gameplay itself is really fun. It's very high action. It's very high action. Compared to Mario Kart, it just feels like there's so much more going on at the same time in this game than there is in Mario Kart. Like, this game is way faster than Mario Kart. If you played Mario Kart on 200cc and you thought that was fast, okay, that might feel a bit faster because none of the courses were designed with that in mind, but this game feels so fast to control. Also, every car feels heavier to control. It's not like a light Mario Kart kind of thing, but no, this game, every car has some weight to it. You can feel it when you turn the car in this game. It's great. It's so great. I love it. I love it a lot. This game also is just prettier than Mario Kart, in my opinion. Well, then again, I am playing this on PS5, so that wouldn't make sense. But, yeah, I really like the gameplay. Let me actually just talk about the gameplay for a second. The CrossWorlds, you get into those in the second lap. They are so fun. They are so crazy. Like, the dinosaur one. You actually drive on the back of a dinosaur in that one. It's so freaking cool. I really like how they did these. It's just so fun. Everything is crazy. You have a bunch of different items and stuff. So, like, there's one item that lets you teleport to the person in front of you and crush them beneath you when you fall through the portal. I really like that. I feel like that really helps anybody who's really bad at the game. I think it's a really good beginner item, actually, because you can use it, and it can help push you closer to first place. I feel like beginners are really going to love that item, and I like it because, well, I'm a beginner, and so is literally everybody. Everybody's a beginner to this game because it's new. But yeah, I think it's a really good item. It just helps so much. And then sometimes you get glitches like this, where it hurts you. It hurts you incredibly. I got 10th here. It's 10th place. 10th out of 12th. How? Did someone just, like, not move for the race? I don't even know. But yeah, this game is so freaking fun. And I know you've heard that several times already, but man, I just really gotta talk about how fun this game is. And I also gotta talk about the courses real quick. Let me go ahead and go over a couple of the courses. I gotta say a couple negative things, of course. And the Wonder Museum level is awful. I hate it. It sucks. It's just so cramped. Like, it does not feel open enough to drive in with 11 other racers. With 11 other racers, it just doesn't feel open enough. I feel like it's too closed in, it's too tight, everybody's too close together, you're constantly bumping into each other, it's so annoying, and I hate that course, and I'm just really bad at it, for one thing, but it's just not fun, it's just boring. You're driving through a museum, whoop-de-frickin-do, there's not really that much to look at until, like, the third lap, when the dinosaurs start stomping all over the place. That's cool, I like the third lap. It is interesting, but when you've played it several times, it's just, I don't care anymore, okay? I've played that one several times now, I do not care about it, really, at all, anymore. It's just, it's okay. It's okay. It's an okay track. It's not bad, but it's not fun either. It's really not. I really don't care too much for it. It's just not good. It's not good in my opinion. It may be good to you, but I think my favorite track is probably the what was it called? It was the one with the flowers, the Rainbow Garden. I love that track. For one thing, it's just gorgeous. Like, this place is gorgeous. This is a beautiful track. It is so beautiful, but also I just like the layout of it. I like how wide the roads are, so it's less annoying to turn. Yeah, it's just a really fun one. It's a really fun track. There are flowers literally everywhere. It's so freaking pretty, dude. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much, man. Another CrossWorld I want to talk about is the Kraken Bay one. Now, this one's one that people really were excited about, and for some reason, I keep getting this one because everybody wants Kraken Bay, I guess. Every single time Kraken Bay comes up, people are like, ooh, Kraken Bay, and I'm like, no. Because Kraken Bay, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I really like it much. There's so many obstacles in this one. I think out of all of the CrossWorlds, this one might be the hardest to get through. There's just barrels everywhere. You touch them, they explode. They slow you down a lot. It's just not fun. It's really not. It's just a big pain in the booty. I don't know, I don't like it. I like the feel of it, though. I really do like the look of it. The rain everywhere, it's nice. I kind of wish they put, like, little rain effects on, like, raindrop effects on the screen. That would be cool. But no, they didn't do that. I kind of wish they would have done that on the camera. That would have been really nice. But, whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. But I really do like the Kraken Bay. It's not fun to play through, but I like the look of it. It looks very nice. Just not a big fan of playing through it, which should be the most important part, honestly. So yeah, and I don't think I'm that big of a fan of Kraken Bay. All the other ones, though, I think I like pretty well. The Sky Road one is okay. I think that one was honestly the most mid out of all of them. It's just okay. It's not really too much to look at. It's just, hey, you're in the sky, you're on balloons, and then you go on a road, and then you're done. That's it. I think it might be the shortest one. It feels like the shortest one anyway. You go in, that's it, you go out immediately. It's really short. The Sky Road one is just so freaking short. I don't know. I feel like it's okay. It's fun to go through, but it is literally 30 seconds. If it's more than 30 seconds, I'd be very surprised. I think the Wave Ocean track, I think it's called, that one's okay. I feel like that's the most beginner track out of all of these, except for maybe E-Stadium. We'll talk about that one later, though. I really like E-Stadium. But this one, I like it. I like this one. It has a good feel. It has a good feel to it. It's alright. It's okay, but I do want to talk about the boat controls, because it's weird. Yeah, you can turn into a boat and a plane in this game, kind of like Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. This one, I don't know if I like. I really don't like the boat controls. It's just kind of annoying. It's very weird how you control it. I don't like it. Okay, so with the boat, you cannot drift, which is weird, because some of the water sections in this game have sharp turns, which would be way easier if you could just drift. So it's really, really annoying how instead of drifting, you jump. It's so dumb. Like, you don't even have anything, you don't have anywhere to jump to with the jump anyway. So it's just ridiculously stupid. I feel like it's pointless to jump in a boat instead of just allowing me to drift. I feel like just allowing me to drift would make it so much better. But no, you have to jump. It's so stupid. You can drift in the plane. You can drift in the plane. Why can't you just let me drift in the boat? That's dumb. I'm pretty sure you can drift in the boat in Transformed. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you can. But yeah, it's really dumb how you can't drift here. It's so stupid. You literally have nothing to jump to, except for a couple item boxes sometimes, maybe. So, it's stupid. It's so stupid. I hate the jumping in the boat. Why? Maybe some other tracks will take advantage of it, or maybe these do, and I just haven't noticed. But I don't know. If it ain't very obvious to me, I don't know if I should really care. Because, again, these have really sharp turns sometimes in the water. So, it's super annoying trying to control this in the boat. It's so bad. It sucks. Now let's talk about the E Stadium. This is probably the first track in the game. It feels very Mario Kart Stadium-esque. And honestly, I don't know, I think they do level design here way better than Mario Kart does. It feels like Mario Kart 8 with like an anti-gravity mechanic, but they do it better. It just feels way more good with the track design in this. I don't know. The track design here is so good. I feel like they did better than Mario Kart 8 did. They took advantage of the whole anti-gravity mechanic and took advantage of it to like a way greater level. It's so good, man. It's so good. I really, really like it here. They did such a good job with it. I'm sorry, but the track design is great. I love it. It's simple. Yeah, it is simple. There's just a few turns, but I think they did a very, very good job with it. It looks amazing. It definitely does give me that Mario Kart Stadium vibe, though, like the first track of Mario Kart 8. I feel like they really did a good job with it. I will say the third lap of E Stadium is kind of underwhelming because it doesn't really change much. I think it just adds some more rings. I think that's literally the only change. And there's also a shortcut near the end of the lap through another CrossWorld ring. It's not really a CrossWorld ring, it just takes you up somewhere to the end. But yeah, it's kind of lame. The third lap is kind of lame. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think they really did much to change the third lap as they do with the other courses. Although Wave Ocean, I don't think they really changed much with the third lap. I don't remember, honestly. I feel like they didn't really change much of anything in the third lap in Wave Ocean. I mean, they added the whale from Sonic Adventure in there. So maybe that's it? I don't know. I don't remember, but usually something different happens in the third lap of these tracks, and nothing really happens here in the E Stadium. I feel like they really should have done something different, but no, it's just some more rings and an extra ramp that leads to a shortcut, and it's not really too much going on there. Also, something I want to mention real quick is the fact that it just took forever for me to get to see every single track. It took an entire hour for me to finally play Water Palace. And by the way, Water Palace is freaking gorgeous, dude. Look at this. It is beautiful. I love how it looks so much. It is so pretty. Maybe I'm just over-exaggerating it because it took me over an hour to get this track, but still, man, it's just, it looks so good. I love it so much. It's so pretty. You drive through, like, this underwater aquarium kind of thing, and there's a bunch of fish on the side and stuff. It's just so great. It's great. But then you get the boat. Then you get the boat again, and the boat sucks, and I don't like the boat. The boat is not fun. The planes are fun, I will say. The planes are nice. The planes are pretty simple. There's not a lot of plane sections. I'd say the one part that really has the planes is like that magma cave thing. I don't remember what it's called, but like you're driving through lava, there's lava everywhere. I love that one. That was awesome. It has such a good vibe. I think it's really nice. Well, it's not nice, but like it's evil, it's dark, it's great, it's glowy. It's glowy. There's lava everywhere. It's glowy. It's a glowy place. There's a bunch of lava. I had coffee. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I drank a bunch of coffee. But yeah, I really like this game. It's very fun. The CrossWorlds feel so different, and I think that is the main point. That is the main thing. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, well, not just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 8 in general, for like a decade. I am just so happy to have a racing game that's new, and has unique mechanics. It doesn't feel like a Mario Kart clone, it feels like its own thing, and I think that's important. If you don't like Mario Kart, you might like this. It does not feel like Mario Kart in the slightest, except for maybe the items. The items you could probably compare to some other Mario Kart items, but even the items have quite a big difference. Like, the bomb item, it grows over time, and at its biggest stage, you roll it like a bowling ball, and it explodes into anybody, or into a wall, if you throw it at a wall. Also, when you throw items, it has sort of like a lock-on reticle. Like, if you have the punching glove or whatever, it has a little reticle on screen, and it'll go red and square once it, locks onto somebody, and then you throw it, and it'll kind of home in on people. It's really cool. I really like that. It makes it way easier to aim items, but it also kind of makes it chaotic. One thing I don't know if I'm a big fan of is the fact that, like, every single time I'm doing well in, like, the first 2 laps, I get destroyed at the final lap. I get obliterated right before the finish line by, like, every item in the game. And then, suddenly, I'm in 10th! Whoa! So yeah, I don't know if I like that, but the game is so chaotic. It's kind of like Mario Kart Wii in a way, like how chaotic it is, but it's actually balanced. It's not an unbalanced kind of chaotic, it's like just insane because of how crazy some of the items are. So yeah, I'd say it feels pretty balanced. I think they did a really good job with it. They could probably tweak a couple things, but I think it's fine. I think it's really fun. Especially for an unfinished product right now. It's a really fun little game. I think I'm gonna have such a fun time with this when the game comes out. Well, that's all from me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for blabbering on for like 10, 20 minutes. It's not been 20 minutes, but however long. I'm sorry for blabbering on because, man, I just really like this game. And I freaking got first place with Zaz, so you're welcome, people. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.